Hello friends, it's Dave here from SaveDex, here to talk to you about two games from the Nintendo eShop. The first is called Donuts'n'Justice, and the second one is called Missing Features 2D. Before I get to them, I'd just like to thank everyone who has already subscribed to this channel. We are getting close to 900 now, so if you want to join the party, you are just one click away. So, let's talk about some games. Donuts'n'Justice is a side-scrolling shooter. It was released on the Nintendo Switch today as this video goes up, and a review code was provided. Thank you very much to the publisher. This game takes inspiration from an 80s buddy cop duo, so you have two characters to choose between and off you go. The stages are auto-scrollers, but you can use the left stick to move around the stage as it scrolls. You can shoot left or right by pressing left or right triggers or the A and B buttons, and you can also throw grenades by pressing Y. There will be plenty of enemies coming from both directions, and you need to take them out and survive until you reach the end. There is a handy bar at the top showing how far there is still to go on the level, and I found that really useful. You get 3 hearts indicating your health. When you kill enemies, plenty of them will drop items. You get your pink donuts, which will give you your health back, a green donut that will slow down time. I don't really want to know what's in that. And you can also get extra grenades, some body armour, and also a weapon change. Your standard weapon has unlimited ammo, but these different weapons that you can pick up have extra benefits, but they don't last forever. Some enemies will drop badges. If you pick up enough, you will unlock a new weapon. There are 10 in total, and you get assigned a random item every time you pick up one of the weapon drops. Some are more powerful or could have rapid fire. There's a flamethrower as well, and probably the best one is a cat, who shoots out sound waves, I'm assuming, but they are one-hit kills and they have a wide range, so I'm all in favour of this one. Although enemies can come from both sides and all need blasting away, there are also innocent civilians that love to run right inside the line of fire. If you kill a civilian, your gun will jam for a few seconds, and honestly, this makes the game really hard. Most of my deaths came from when my gun was jammed. The game says that because you killed an innocent, then your gun jamming is karma. But I'm not karma, I'm bloody annoyed about it. When you die, you start the stage from the beginning, and these can take a long time and many attempts before you can beat them. There is co-op as well, which I found made it easier, and luckily there is no friendly fire. This game would have been impossible if there was. And there is also an easier difficulty as well. The stages are varied and have different enemies to fight with different weapons which do shake up the gameplay. The third level is set on a subway, for example, and a train goes past periodically, and if you hit that train you die instantly. But I did work out an exploit, because the train also kills the enemies. So I just went to the other side of the tracks when a train approached, and that made the enemies chase after me, and they went right into the train and got killed. I found this to be the easiest level. There are also boss fights at the end of the stages, and I found these to be easier than the stages themselves. The game costs £4.99, and for that price I think this is a decent little pickup. I said to the person I played this in co-op with that if we were to play this at an arcade and gotten as hooked to it as we did, then we would have put a lot more than a £5 in. So yeah, definitely recommend this one, but be ready for a challenge. The second game I'm going to talk about is called Missing Features 2D, and this one came out last week, and I was also provided with a review code for this one. Thank you very much to the publisher. This is a 2D platformer that plays very simple and looks very simple, at least at first. You start off playing as a rectangle and not being able to do much, because you are playing an incomplete game. You get to see the game being programmed around you, and the further you go, the more gets added to the game. I've been playing this for about an hour and a half so far and haven't beaten it yet, but the amount of progress I've seen is amazing. You find these boxes that look like the power-up boxes from the Sonic games, and each time you do that, something gets added to the game. You might be playing as a rectangle at first, but later on you become a boy, without any animations, but later on the animations get added. Some of the new features are optional, but they have been cosmetic from what I've seen, such as the backgrounds, but anything that's crucial needs to be collected before you can progress, as the level design caters for you needing a certain thing activated. These could be a new move, which I've seen the double jump and dashing. I have been finding the game quite challenging with the one-hit kills. There are additional hit points you can collect as well, but when you die, you restart the level all the way from the beginning. I was just thinking to myself that this game would have done well to have added a checkpoint system. But then, what's this? Checkpoints are being programmed now. It read my mind. It was always an exciting time to find one of these boxes and discover what else is being added in, and just knowing that the game is improving each time. I do feel your character moves a bit slow for my liking. Unlocking the dash helps, but I do wish it controlled a bit smoother, as it does feel quite basic. But then, maybe these improvements I'm wishing for will happen as I keep going. Who knows? The game sells for £3.59, and honestly, I looked up the price of this game after I'd played it, and from what I played of it, I was expecting it to be around a tenner. It was also on a 50% sale until the 10th of June, and this is a real bargain for what the game is. It has some fun, albeit quite basic platforming, with a decent challenge, but there was always a lot of satisfaction in starting out incredibly basic and just seeing the game improve little by little as you progress. This is a fantastic experience for a very low price. So, those are my thoughts on these two games. I recommend both of them and have had a really good time playing them. So what do you think of them? Let me know in the comments down below, and remember to hit that subscribe button and the like button while you are down there. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you for watching, everyone. See you in the next one.